Hello, in today's video, I'm going to share how to avoid traveler's diarrhea, which is basically what you get when you go to a resort. So some people think it's food poisoning, but no, it is more likely traveler's diarrhea. And I'm going to tell you right now 5 tips for you to stay out of it and be able to enjoy your vacation. Diarrhea is caused by microorganisms, specifically bacteria. And these bacteria, they live in the water everywhere. Where you live, there are also bacteria in the water. Despite the water being treated by the city with fluorine or chlorine or any other sort of treatment, water is not sterile. Because even when the water is filtered or treated chemically, there are microorganisms that lives in the pipes and they will come with the water. What happens when you live for a long time in a location? Your organism will get used to the microorganism living in that location. So when you drink the water, even if it is tap water, you will not get any symptom, any diarrhea or any discomfort due to this microorganism, unless it rains or there is some sort of contamination. But when you travel, the microorganisms you are going to find in the other side or in the other place where you're traveling are quite different, and your body will know that these are not the same you get every day and therefore can respond to them. So sometimes, yes, when you travel, you get this discomfort, you go often to the washroom, and it is called traveler's diarrhea. And it's just because the microorganism that lives in the water that they are different from the ones that live in the pipes of your city. So there are a few tips to get rid of them. The number one, to drink only bottled water, to boil the water, or to use some kind of filtration to drink the water on the other place. You can tell me maybe, yeah, when I travel to Europe or I travel here and there, I drink the water and nothing happens. Fine, good for you. Some cities have really good system and the water has a very good quality, but as a measure or as a cautionary measurement, I recommend always to try to stick to drink bottled water or water that has been treated, or maybe drink tea instead water, because when you boil the water you get rid of the microorganism on it. Also, since the microorganisms are in the water, anything that contains water will also contain microorganisms. And by that, I refer to the ice. So we go to the resorts and we get these fancy cocktails and drinks, and they all have ice. Who is coming in the ice? The bacteria. Now, there is another way you can take care of yourself, and is by avoiding sugars, because these microorganisms that live and proliferate in the intestine, they are fermenters. So they are craving for sugar. So if you stick to have drinks that are low in sugar, that doesn't have, for example, any pineapple syrup added or any other kind of syrup like those that they use for prepare piña colada or other drinks, bellinis and other drinks. These syrups are sugar, and then if you are drinking something that have the ice that contain the microorganism plus the sugar that is what they are craving to overgrow, then it's like you are drinking the recipe for a diarrhea. So drinking only safe water. By water, I mean maybe you can also drink Sprite or Coke or some sort of drinks that have been prepared and have been gone through a factory or a manufacturing process that assure the removal of the microorganism on them. Second, avoid the ice. Third, avoid sugar and sugar on drinks and cocktails that contain a lot of sugar. Number four, look at the when you go to the restaurant, try to have well cooked meats and salad that has been prepared recently. When you go to the buffet restaurant, you can clearly see which is the salad that looks fresh and the salad that has been stir fried or has been transformed in some any other kind because it's not fresh anymore. And also these other mixed rice with vegetables and rice with things, this more likely has also been prepared with food from the previous day, and yeah, that also can contain microorganisms. And finally, if you like your meat or your beef or your pork or whatever cooked not raw but rare or very slight cooked, this is not your vacation is not the moment to have that that way cooked the meat. You should always ask for well cooked, so if there's anything on it, the fire can, like the cooking process, can get rid of it. This is to avoid food poisoning. Also, be very careful with seafood, because seafood is more likely cause number one of food poisoning. So these are my tips for you for a safe travel. If you like the video, give it a like and maybe send it to someone who is about to go on a trip, so that person can stay safe and come home with no problem, since it is allowed to be sick while you are traveling. Till then, stay safe and stay gorgeous. Bye.